The premise of re-evolution is that when you bring your lifestyle, when you bring the way that you eat and move and sleep and live into harmony with your biological design, your cells, your genes know how to build a you that thrives. We all want to be healthier and happier. And self-help is an industry that provides us with a lot of information that can help us go about doing this. But one thing I think is missing is we don't normally start with the question, who am I and how do I work? And so what a human body really is it's a constantly ongoing reconstruction project. And what health is when that construction project is really tightly organized and everything goes according to design. The solidity of your body is an illusion. When you look at your skin, it seems to be this static structure that endures over time. Your body right now is breaking down your skin, digesting it, drawing it into you, and then recreating new skin. And in the course of about a month, every cell of all the skin on your body is going to be digested internally and recreated based on the food that you eat. Inside the body, this is happening too. In about 6 weeks, you'll have a new liver. In about 6 days, you'll actually have a new gut. Your gastrointestinal tract, the largest internal organ system in your body, is completely broken down, digested inside of you, and recreated out of the food that you eat every 6 days. It's astonishing. Even your bones turn over about every 3 months. And so in the course of about a year, around 98% of the matter that you are is going to be broken down, digested inside of you, and then rebuilt. So far, we've just dealt with one aspect of what we are, the physical body. But of course, there's a deeper aspect, and that deeper aspect is who we really are, our psychological nature, or our emotional nature, or our spiritual nature. And in the depth of our being, there isn't DNA, but similar to the body, there is a nature. We have a fundamental spiritual nature. And if we want to thrive as spiritual or psychological or emotional beings, we also have to understand that nature and adjust our lives to live in harmony with it. So there are practices in the mental emotional sphere that mirror proper eating behavior, proper movement behavior, and I actually believe they're fundamentally more important, that getting the psychological, emotional, and spiritual side of life lined up is really what allows us to live a fulfilling and nourishing life and thrive. When you look around America, we're a pretty unhealthy country. Lots of cancer, heart disease, diabetes, depression, obesity. We're plagued by all sorts of stuff. And fascinatingly, if you look around the world, there are loads of cultures that don't get these diseases, or they get 1 or 2% of the level of these diseases, and they outlive us. You can go all over the world. You can go to the Bama region in China, or Vilcabamba in Ecuador, or the Hunza Valley in Pakistan, Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia. You find many places where people who live what we might consider simple lives live 7, 8, 10 years longer than we do on average, and you don't see heart disease and cancer and diabetes, or you see much lower levels. You don't see depression. You don't see anxiety. People just thrive. They're just well. Well, in a nutshell, the reason is that those people are living in harmony with their biological design. The way that they eat, and also the way that they exercise and move, and the way that their environments are, allows their DNA to continually rebuild their cells and rebuild their bodies in a state of health. The good news for us is that since you build a new body about every year, if you can shift your lifestyle in a direction where you're giving your cells, giving your genes, all of the raw materials that they need to design that ideal state of function that is health, you can really turn your life around. And in 6 months, you can be dramatically healthier. In a year, you can be remarkably healthier. And in 2 years, you can be unrecognizable to yourself. So as a simple formula, I like to say to people, if you want to be happy and healthy and you want a life of purpose, remember your MEDS. MED stands for mind state, exercise, diet, sleep. Mind state is the totality of the world of thought, how you think about yourself, your life, God, the world, your relationships. Exercise is all your movement patterns. Diet is, of course, how you eat and supplements to some extent. And then sleep is the word that I use to kind of refer to lifestyle. How much relaxation do you get? Do you get enough rest? And if you can bring your mind state, exercise, diet, and sleep patterns into harmony with your mental, emotional, and spiritual design on the one hand, and your physical design on the other hand, you can truly thrive. And what that allows you to do is stop thinking about how you work as an individual. You don't have to worry about your body. You don't have to worry about your attention or your energy levels or whether you're going to have the presence of mind or the confidence or the vision to get the job done. All that's just there. And then you can focus on a life of real meaning. You can think about what truly inspires you. You can get involved with your purpose. And really, the change to a different world has to start with this. All of us want to make a difference in the world. And we don't do it because we feel overwhelmed. We feel like our problems, our little lives are standing in the way. Well, the reason that happens is because we're just so violently out of harmony with our own nature. So the transition to a transformed world starts with a transformed life. And that's why re-evolution, our motto is change your life, change our world. So if these ideas are interesting to you, if you'd like to read more, please visit www.reevolution.com. It's like revolution with two E's. There's loads of information on nutrition and on movement and on psychology and on all of this stuff. And also, please vote for my book. I'm writing a book about all of this. It's going to be a self-help book that integrates not only how to live right in terms of lifestyle. We're really going to get into practical advice on nutrition and movement patterns and sleep and how you take supplements and what you do about different conditions. But it's in the deeper context of understanding who and what we are and living in harmony with our deeper nature. And then on the basis of the well-being that creates, going out in the world and making the difference that we want to make. So please visit reevolution.com. Feel free to drop me a line at any time. There's contact information on the website. And thanks so much.